This segment is brought to you by Waits and Downer, attorneys at law.
Hello and welcome back to this edition of Bayou Time. Again, your host, Keith Weissite, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us. However you may be joining us, we appreciate it very, very much. And we are excited to report to you last week, we know that they gave away several of the awards for people in our area, and the Home Police Department did that. And Brandy Gregoire was the person who got the HPD Dispatcher of the Year. Brandy, welcome, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you very much for having me.
We appreciate it. You know, I brag all the time about the role of dispatchers and how important that is. Tell us a little bit about you and what it was that made you want to go into law enforcement and become a dispatcher.
Well, I've been up in dispatch. It's going to be 6 years tomorrow, actually.
Oh, my.
I was given the opportunity by a friend. She told me they were hiring. So I put the application out.
Right.
And we just started from there, learning everything that needed to be learned.
Right.
Of course, it's a process
Right.
to go through. It's a lot to learn.
Yeah, it's amazing the information that you need to be able to do that job well.
Yes, it's a lot of work, and you need real dedication in order to do this.
Right. Well, listen, one of the reasons why I brag so often is I'm so very fortunate to be able to do, and I was telling this to the other guys, police officer, non-uniform officer of the year, very excited for both of them as well. They bragged about you as well. And the one thing that they said was that, you know, we couldn't do it without the teamwork. And dispatch is a huge part of that.
Exactly.
And I'm aware of that due to doing the CIT training, because you guys are the first voice that people in crisis hear.
Right.
And if you can find a way to get them what they need, that is truly a huge resource for our community. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
And happy anniversary. 6 years
yes.
with HPD. And so for you to be able to get this honor probably says a lot. Tell me what it was like when you heard them call your name, because I know they do that right there at the awards banquet, right?
Yes, it was very shocking.
Okay.
I sat down for a minute and I looked around and everybody started looking at me. So I was like, well, that's me. I got to get up now.
I got to get up. Uh-oh. Now I'm on the spotlight. Everybody's going to see me.
Exactly. It was surprising.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's got to feel good, though, for you to be recognized by the chief and by your colleagues.
Yes, it really did feel good. Like you said, we are the unseen of the department.
Right.
And it was a shocker.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still shocked.
Oh, are you?
So, yes.
Still excited?
Very excited. Very excited.
They gave you this beautiful plaque with your name on it, which is probably your badge number 2, right? And with this beautiful trophy. And so, again, Dispatcher of the Year 2024, Brandy Gregoire. And so just really excited about how that works. Tell me one of the things that maybe is unique about HPD that people don't know. Tell us a little something about, well, I don't want you to overshare anything, you know. I don't want Travis calling to get mad at me. But maybe Travis is one of those. Travis is a heck of a leader, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He's a very good leader. We barely see him.
Okay.
Because he's always around and about doing other things and everything. But when he is there, he does make it enjoyable. We always joke about cooking. Which one is the best buy, me and him? So that's our little thing.
Okay. All right. So do you want to mention while we're here on air who's better?
No, I'm not going to do that.
I got you. Don't be making the chief mad. But listen, again, one of those things is that the guys talked about the great teamwork. Tell us a little bit about what your experience has been with HPD and how well that machine works.
Our guys, they're really respectful towards us.
Oh, nice.
Even though at times they are aggravated on their complaints and everything else.
Sure.
With the people, like just all the chaos going on and everything else.
Right.
They will come back and apologize to us or even call us and apologize to us. And it's very comforting to know that even though they're aggravated, it's not on us.
Yeah.
And I tell others that. I said, never take anything personal from them.
Right.
Because we don't know what they're dealing with.
Right. You know, the other thing is it's almost just where it's almost this built-in kind of conflict. They're always going to get frustrated because when you're calling, y'all have a call.
Right.
When you're calling, y'all need something.
And what they don't understand either is that in order for us to get that information, we have to get kind of hostile with the people too on asking them questions, like getting names, getting what person's wearing, or just general questions.
Right, and specifics.
Specifics,
and
exactly.
the more specific, that's one of the things that I talked about with all officers, is to make sure they understand dispatch is your lifeline. They're the way that you're going to get as much information as possible and a way for them to keep you safe.
That is right.
And make sure that you're prepared for what you're going in. That's a huge responsibility. I'm glad you and your colleagues take that very seriously.
Yes, most definitely we do. Like if they don't answer us on the first round when we're asking if they're okay, we're going to up our voices and ask them again.
Yeah.
Now, if they don't answer the third time, well, me, myself, I call them by name.
Right.
Making sure they're all right.
Hey, want to make sure that you're okay. And that's a good thing. So, again, we're very excited for you. Again, Dispatcher Brandon Gregoire, Dispatcher Civilian of the Year for HPD. You see it right there with the Dispatcher's Prayer. I love that y'all have one of those. So very cool. So, Brandon, we're excited for you. And the trophy as well, which is awfully heavy, by the way, right?
It is. It's very heavy.
Yeah, let you know the value that goes into the appreciation.
The appreciation of it. That's
of that support. Well, Brandon, we thank you for your 6 years of service to HPD. We thank you for what you do every day to help get the word out and to communicate with those men and women in the field that need the help. And more importantly, thank you for taking care of keeping our community safe. And so we don't ever take that for granted. So we appreciate it very, very much.
Thank you.
You got it. Congratulations once again.
Thank you again.
All right, and that'll do it for this particular segment and this Bayou Time. But don't go anywhere. There's a whole lot more right here on HTV.
This segment was brought to you by Rouse's Markets. Feels like home.